Thank God there's a save point. Are we still in the prison? Oh, we're in an elevator. Good. Glad to get that cleared up. Not what I want to look at. Okay, we're at the point now where James is just drawing his own map. Damn it. Stop being rude. I know there was another line figure that was going down the other way. I'm surprised I hit him with the, Come on. I know you're around here, freak. Watch one come from behind me. I didn't really check to see if that hallway was safe. I just assumed because one already came from that hallway that it was probably fine. Sick dodge, James. You're doing it, James. You're the master of combat. Speaking of combat, talk about that other complaint about Silent Hill 2, is that the combat's not very good. And, like, yeah, I would say it's just kind of nothing. It's, like, there. But I don't know, that hasn't stopped me from enjoying other games before. I don't really like what I'm seeing here. That was a dead end. Then check over here. Of course, it was just a line figure chill spot. There was something wacky right here. Can't get through here because of the wires stretching across the path. Okay. Well, guess we're going into a hole. We go through this one. I guess so. Maybe I'll try the other one. A line figure respawned in here. Oh, it's my friend. Got shotgun. Ooh, I got the great knife. Well, that's how you know it's called the great knife. In case you were wondering. Pretty cool. Massive weapon wielded by Pyramid Head. Hard to use, but lethal. I think this is the main point where you get the name Pyramid Head from. Hard to use. We slow walk with it. Ready it. And kill him. I don't think we can even do a light attack. I think we just do a big swing. Can't really block either, but that is a weapon we could use if we so choose. Oh, now those guys are here. I think once we get the great knife, Pyramid Head bails. We barely saw him. He was here. But we kind of, Oh. Was there anything else down there? We kind of bailed, like, immediately. Out of sheer terror. So these guys do show back up again. I was wrong. Not a real gamer. Alright, so these are all just the ladders. So that was for bonus. One fun thing about the great knife Put that on. Turn our light off. Slowly walk. Might have helped if I actually knew where this line figure was. Taking my time. I imagine he's over here. Never mind, maybe I'm wrong. Well, it killed him good. I believe this is supposed to actually make them run away from you, but it could have been because he was cornered. Cool miss. I could have swore they were supposed to run away from you. They don't seem too impressed with my... I mean, they kind of are. I guess I was expecting them to be like, oh no, I'm so scared. I guess, like... That could have just been because I didn't have the light on, though. Who knows? Oh, that's also a really small hallway. I thought this would be a longer path. Oh god, great knife him again. It makes me feel powerful. Oh, when I ready the weapon, I can't move at all. It feels good when you hit him. I'll tell you that for free. This is weird looking. Can't interact with it from here. So is this. Look at that guy. What's he doing? Oh, right. That's why you can't interact with it from the other angle. I don't really know what I'm doing here. Big block. Oh, actually, did I just do it? I just did it. Big block changes the way the room's laid out, and you'll have to figure out how to get this door open. Man, I should have acted like I knew exactly what I was doing, because that worked out pretty well.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before. Don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
I think you can do a lot of stuff through those bars, but... Can I talk to you? No? Okay. An item. Did I miss an item? Oh. Never mind. I don't want to move that around. Wire cutters. So, yeah, it's kind of strange. See Maria just chilling out. But hey, at least she's okay. Even if she is acting like a weirdo, but I mean, she kind of has been for a while. So not a big deal. We haven't really gotten an answer as to why she looks like my wife. Name the letter. My restless dreams. Nope, nothing on the letter. Wire cutters, activate. We're gonna have to explore a bit more before we get a full picture of what the area looks like. Best to just wait it out. Or handgun bullets. I'm gonna say, it sounds like you were behind me, maybe. I don't exactly have surround sound, so if that affects anything, I don't actually have a great idea of where they're coming from. Again, that's a monster spawn location. I guess we're just gonna keep running around in hopes of finding something. That wasn't the hall I came down, right? I think I just, like, immediately turned the corner. Oh, this is definitely new. Hello. Don't spit at me. I said don't. Boundaries. You're not dead yet? Thank you. You're being rude to me. I don't like it. Some weird grating over there. This looks like this would be a... Huh. Really thought a dude would show up. I don't know if our floor friend is down there, but I don't want to be standing over it in case he is. Oh, cool. Another ladder down. This whole place is a little wacky, isn't it? No wonder James has to draw his own map. One thing I didn't mention with the great knife, I don't know if I can actually show it. You can kind of see it here. So it kind of wasn't used exactly, and honestly, it doesn't really look like it. But the creator of Pyramid Head mentioned that the Great Knife was supposed to kind of be like a half of a scissor. And you can kind of see on the hilt there is a bit of a round divot or something where, like, I guess the axis would have been. So it was supposed to be some kind of like duality thing when you pick that up. But it didn't really translate into the game. Oh, rude of you. But I think it's a kind of a neat detail. Figured at some point you had to have been. It's a lot of gurgling. Damn it. How many do I have 6 of these. That's pretty good. God damn you. You think you're so smart. Something was behind me. Well, like, I mean, there's dead ends. I don't think it's really... Oh, hello, friends. Really should stop chilling. Yeah, I kind of figured I was going to get hit again. I was going to say, I had to have done enough damage to you. Cool, still going down. Well, there goes all the items I've been using. Dude, who knows where we're going? Well, this seems fine. We made it to a save point. Labyrinth hallway. I'm not gonna really worry about trying to find different locations underneath. I realize in hindsight, because I was having trouble with the map here, that it does show... Well, I don't even think that shows all of the down below that we were hanging out in. But whatever, there's a newspaper on the ground. It's stained with something that looks like blood and is partially illegible. Book of a man later identified as Thomas Oreo, lumberjack, age 39, was discovered in the bottom, lying the probable cause of death as multiple stab wounds to the front of the neck and the left side of the torso by a sharp-edged weapon. The estimated time of death was somewhere between 11 p.m. Man, it's really good that they blacked out p.m. and 12:30 midnight. Due to signs of struggles in the room and the lack of a murder weapon, police are considering this a homicide and have opened a murder investigation. Oh, it wasn't an accident? Furthermore, good voice crack. Furthermore, given the fact that the cash in the room was untouched and Mr. Oreos had a history of drunkenness and violence, the police suspect that the culprit, the active, what? Oh, no, it wouldn't have been culprit. Whatever, I'm tired. Was not robbery and was a crime of passion.
Daddy, please don't.
Now might be a good time to use a How many shotgun to show? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel like shotgun could be good here. He likes to grapple. I think I tried to, like, use my flashlight for a minute. I love fights in small rooms. Oh, really? Just don't want to get close at all. Because you will hug me, and it's very rude. And hurts a lot. Great to be in a small room. Okay, I'll just never shoot. I think I'm pressing the ready up button at the same time as the shoot button, which causes that to be an issue. Back off to a better corner. Yeah, that really hurts a lot, actually.
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like he always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela.
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
Yes. She was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never...
Okay, well that was, you know, a lot to take in. Nice thrusting room in here. This thing looks like it's kind of on a bed frame. Angela basically said all she needed to say about what maybe is happening with her and what's going on. It's a bit of a touchy subject. I want to talk about that a little bit later, but for now we'll just continue forward. Maybe I'll save, actually. I will say I'm gonna reload and get my pipe back. Look at my wife. Also, generally speaking, the whole, like, reverting back to a childlike state, I believe, is kind of a, symptom of that kind of possible, call it child abuse. if you want a bit more than that, but face is covered with a piece of paper. There's something written on it. Man was hanged for the crime of counterfeiting. Justice and revenge have been served. We'll worry about looking at the other ones later. Can't turn the handle unless I remove the handcuffs. Time for some puzzle solving. Actually, honestly, I could have just... I'm dumb. Whatever. Let's read this. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue turned blue and face gone gray. Watch them as they twist and sway. The first one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. The next one, with his smile and sweets, stole poor children off the streets. To men who dressed unsavory, he sold them into slavery. Breaking into a home at night, the thief he had a nasty fright, filled his foolish head with ale, woke in the morn in the county jail. Kind of not a great one there, morn. The artist with his daunting skills tried his hand at painting bills, but caught it in rain he was undone, when the ink he'd used did start to run. With promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up out of sight, quaintly slipped off into the night. 3 houses into ashes burned, the sheriff with no place to turn, did spy a stranger to his town, locked him up and beat him down. Dead men, swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? 6 feet long and 6 men wide. Round their necks a noose he tied. Notice. Only the sinless ones can help you here. Mistakenly pull on a criminal's rope, and your reward will be returned to you in the shape most wondrously strange. Not really that strange, honestly. If you get the puzzle wrong, you will just have like a handful of monsters appear in the hallway. All line figures, nothing. I think like 3 of them. What I meant by I could have actually solved this, because I forgot that exactly how it was laid out, is we just have to look at these notes, if you'll let me look at it. Crime of murder. Crime of swindling. Thievery. Arson. Kidnapping. So, arson's the correct answer. All of the poems basically... Well, all of the crimes that were mentioned were basically talking about how the person did the crime and escaped or went to jail or all that. Arson was about how the policeman didn't know who did it, saw a weird guy and said, you know what, this is a great person to blame. Also, I want to point out, something I think is really funny from the Silent Hill Remake announcement trailer, is that they used James solving a puzzle as like B-roll for the trailer that made it look like it was much more significant than it actually was. Especially when you see like this scene with him with the saddest face ever. Wonder if we solved it. I hope we did. Now with the poem is the way it is, it's always like that on normal difficulty. I think the poem's different on harder difficulties, but the answer is always going to be arson. The problem is that the people that the crimes and the people are placed differently randomly. I think similarly the codes for the box in Brookhaven Hospital is random numbers. I got the key to persecute it. Paper that was covering the corpse's face is lying here. Look at that key. And the thing with the randomly generated answers is that is, I think, determined as soon as the game starts, as soon as the like title screen starts and you start a new game. There was a whole video about like figuring out the RNG of Silent Hill 2, which was pretty interesting. Basically, speedrunners didn't know how the RNG worked, so they had to hope they got lucky, because like clearly you don't want to waste your time going into the room that you don't have to. So they would rush to where the hangman puzzle is and then just hope for the best. But then someone that figured it out would go into their streams while they were speedrunning and just tell them this is going to be the solution for everything, because they knew how the RNG worked, which, again, it's like you have to kind of time it, which is a little difficult, but it's a neat story. You should look up a YouTube video about it. I think it's fun. I probably explained it poorly because I'm not a speedrunner. It's locked. 208.
Maria? Maria? Maria, no! What happened to you? Why? Why?
Go back in there. Oh, there's nothing else for me in this room. Okay. Well, dead again, I see. Oh, look, this door's open. Crazy. Very kind first aid kit there. Okay, so, weird pipe shadows. The amount of tombstone is too scratched out to read. Oh wait, this one had a name. Miriam K. Trader. Walter Sullivan. We know that guy. Pipe here. The name inscribed on a tombstone. Eddie Dombrowski. There's a name inscribed on a tombstone. Angela Orozco. There's a name inscribed on the tombstone. James Sunderland. Who would have thought? So I want to point out with Angela Orozco, because I don't think we know her name, last name otherwise. It is in the instruction manual of the game, all of their last names. But 3 needles standing at different heights. We're really low on the list here. Well, I think that's our first time actually knowing her last name. Oh, I circled around. Murder incident, I think, is the Walter Sullivan one. Newspaper is what I'm looking for. So, Oro kind of seems like an Orozco name instead of Oreo. I was just having a little bit of a laugh. Which, if you kind of put 2 and 2 together, we did basically find this immediately before we ran into Angela. She had a knife that is already covered in blood. Multiple stab wounds. She basically said something about her dad, and clearly, again, this has a lot of issues. It says that he forced her to do things. So, yeah, put that together. Think about that. Again, I don't want to get too deep into it. Got some shotgun shells. Besides the save point here and one more item, I think we're good to go. 2 scratched out. I don't actually remember who the traitor is. Like, I don't remember what that name is. Catacomb. There's a deep hole here, but there's nothing inside. There's a deep hole here, but there's nothing inside. Will you go down? Well, this is James' grave, and as well. Oh, no animation for going down that hole. But we're going down more stairs.